I don't know if that was his debut as a writer, but I do know amongst like fantasy book readers, that's how he got
Got it
noticed.
started.
I don't know if that's how he
High.
got started, but I do know that's how he got noticed.
Okay. Nice. So, what made you pick up this book? And would you
Um,
recommend it to our listeners?
yeah, of
Hi,
course.
cat.
So,
Cat.
oh, your screen was frozen with your mouth open, looking downwards. Yeah, like that.
It reminds me of Girl Meets World. She's always like, all her mouth's open, like, yay. Anyway, tell us about the book.
It's a book by Brandon Sanderson.
Is there
I don't know.
anything
I mean, I feel like it's a very, very well known book
well
amongst
known about?
avid book readers.
Okay.
Because like the
Like
story.
avid sci-fi book readers or just book
No, it's
readers?
not sci-fi. It's high fantasy.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Think
love the
like
hype.
Lord of the Rings fantasy.
So unrealistic.
Sure.
Why can't I order Starbucks? I'm so sad. Sorry. I just want my coffee. That's all I want. It's like it's not even allowing me to order anything. It's like I've been
Probably
blocked.
because it's
But
thinking, man, this guy has so many problems. Don't let him order
no, it
anymore.
doesn't even know about my problems.
It does know your problems. It has a
I was
history.
no, I was ordering it through the Panda app,
It has
not the door.
a purchase history and a delivery history.
And it says this guy's bad. Bad news bears. 2 stars.
Yeah.
1 star.
Yeah, do they
Okay.
give anyway, getting off
They do. They give
topic.
food. They do give
Huh?
free food. Yes, you get
No,
free
do they give
food.
reviews of
Uh,
customers?
I don't know. I
Like
know that.
Uber
I know.
riders.
I know Uber does. I know Uber does. I try to be on my best behavior when it's a Uber driver.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to fall asleep. I try to make sure I don't make too much noise. I try to make sure that I don't eat in their car. I'm a good
Okay.
Uber driver. I'm a
Right.
good Uber. Yeah, and then I mean, if they want to talk story, I try to make sure I talk story. But I've seen some Uber drivers with like 5 stars, and they've been pretty good hosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and High Fantasy is back.
And High Fantasy is back.
Well, how far along are you in the book?
I would say I'm maybe like a third of the way of book one.
Oh, that's like the first act. There's 3
No, it's
acts,
actually
so
the second act.
so what happened in the first? Like, if you were to give the readers a taste of what the book is actually like.
What the book is like?
Yeah, like characters, setting, you know. Yeah. Dan
Um,
Harmon's will of storytelling.
Pain and depression. That's how I would
Is
describe
it
it.
like a time before man?
It
After
is. It's
man?
very. It does have some similarities to Wheel of Time, where it's like takes place in different times. So,
Oh, I like that.
well, it
That's my
references a different time. So this is book one. There's the fifth book, I think, is coming out at the end of this year or something like that.
Why is there 5 books? Can't just do like 3 books, like trilogies, like movies?
Well, this is a series that Sanderson's been writing since
He was a wee little lad.
I forgot like when he finished book one. I was like in the early 2000s, I think. Or when it was
Okay,
published, I think it was in the early 2000s.
got it.
Yeah, so he's been writing this, and people are eagerly awaiting book 5. But I just started, so I'm not even near that point.
Yeah, need some time.
I
Take some
definitely
time.
need some time. I need like a full year of just dedicated reading to this entire thing.
The 5 books, or are you talking about
Well, the series.
5? Like a whole year for 1 book is kind of a little bit.
No,
But
book of the whole series.
I definitely don't read all my books, so
You don't read all your books?
Nope. Nope. I don't. It just makes sad
Well, I
faces.
don't know. I'm like trying to pace myself, because it is 1,000 pages long.
Yeah,
So
sure.
it is quite a
Wait, a
long.
1,000 pages for the first book?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's a
So
lot of
it is
commitment.
a big book.
You don't just
So
like those little 300-page books, huh? Gotta
I
get
mean, I
that.
read those too.
Okay.
The I think the book I was reading before was like 400 pages.
400 pages.
I
That's
think.
not that's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I think. But yeah, I'm trying to pace myself. Even though I kind of want to rush through it as fast as possible.
Why? You
Because
want to catch up for book 5?
the no, because the second book I hear, which is called The Words of Radiance, I hear is supposed to be like the best one of the entire series so
Is
far.
that when the war starts? The war begins. The
Um,
war against man and machine.
yes, I don't know. I
Okay.
have no idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's still a surprise for you. Still a shocker.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of wars already going on. In book one.
Well, so what? I mean, talk a little bit more about it. Like, like again, what's the setting? Like, are the characters likable? Are they not likable?
So this, well, it's hard because I don't feel like I'm even close to. I'm not even deep enough into the series to
Talk
give
about
an
it until
opinion. Yeah, like everything I'm reading still feels like an introduction.
really, and you're already
Mm-hmm.
in the second act.
Well, yeah.
Is there a lot of lore? Is there a lot of lore?
There is a lot of lore. Yeah, it's a lot of world building in this first book.
Definitely need my coffee.
There's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of yeah.
world building.
It's a lot of. Well, it's like you're introduced to new character, a lot of unfamiliar names, new terminology.
Oh, is
The
that have
world
its own
it's
language too?
no, not well. I guess so, but that's not really it. I mean, the world itself is like split into different regions, and they all have different languages. But
Oh,
that's
wow.
not really the focus. It's not like J.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, where you actually have verbal writing of like the different sections of Elvish, or you have Dwarven, or you have common tongue and stuff like that, or even Black speech. Um, yeah, everything is already
Okay,
translated, but you already get the sense that there are different cultures and um, kingdoms, I guess. Because the
that's
world,
cool.
the book itself is split amongst like right now, I'd say it's split amongst like three main parties, but they're all separated from another.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and I imagine like it probably wouldn't be until near the very end that they start coming together.
Oh, is it like a fellowship
No, it's not a
or?
fellowship. It's like three individual parties, each with their own separate storyline that starts right separately,
Yeah.
different parts of the world, but they're all main characters. And then, but you
Oh, that's
don't really
kind of
quite
fun.
know how they're supposed to affect one another, or
I
how it's
see.
supposed to affect the world.
So you're hearing about all these different characters, but you don't know how that they're connected or how they come together.
Yeah,
But they will
not
come
yet.
together eventually.
I assume so. Yeah,
Those are my favorite kind of books.
great,
Yeah, number one. Number one
great.
books. Yes.
Yeah.
I finally got coffee.
Oh my god.
Finally. After all this trial and error, I've got coffee that's going to be delivered directly to my house. What a convenience.
Can't
That's
you just
actually why
walk
my. No,
to
it's not within walking distance. It's still going to be 30 minutes no matter what. But you know what's even funnier? I'll tell
The
you.
time you took to tell your story, that could have been your time to walk to
That's true. Next
Starbucks.
time, let me take this podcast on the road. I was watching Pod Save America,
Okay.
and they're in Pennsylvania, right? I think they're trying to help Kamala in those swing states, especially in Philadelphia, because I think Philadelphia right now is going to be a key battleground state. I think it's going to
Wait,
be a maker.
Philadelphia or Pennsylvania?
Sorry, Pennsylvania, but they were in Philadelphia. Kind of where I was for the debate. But I know that Trump over the weekend was with Elon Musk, and
I
they said that
saw.
was super
And this is
weird.
how we
Yeah.
go straight into politics.
Politics every single time. Heck yeah. See that smooth transition into politics.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I tried to throw a bone earlier to talk about Tim Walz, but the hard thing is that every single political podcast is going to go off the air once election day happens. Everyone's going to be proven wrong. They've been doing this big fight for how long? And then it's all going to amount to whatever happens on election day.
Fun.
People bad mouthing Trump, people bad mouthing Kamala, like doing Kamala impressions. All that just seems to have stopped. We'll stop. We'll definitely stop. I'm gonna add quesadillas to my order because it's a double dash, which means I don't pay extra for delivery. Booyah! Booyah!
Fun.
Double dash. So, that story sounds very interesting, Jeremy. I can't wait for listeners to kind of pick it up and.
I mean, like I said, it's a very famous series.
So he's already a New York Times bestseller, so it would be like.
Yeah, well, Brandon Sanderson has two main series that everyone kind of already knows about. One's called Starlight Archive. The other one's called Mistborn.
Wait, what? So it's not even the Wheel of Time?
Wheel of Time is not his creation. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, some people get famous for side creations. Like, I mean, all those people who became famous that do services for social media, like us. But we're not like Facebook. Oh, I'm super excited. That noise right there, that was the trash being picked up.
I don't hear any noise.
Good, because that means my mic is working really well.
Yeah.
But I forgot the trash last week because of the podcast. I sacrificed.
Or maybe it's because you were spending too much time with your new best friend.
No, my DoorDash.
Talking about his life.
His whole life from high school.
His whole life.
From high school on, his first love. Talked about all of it.
Sounds exhausting, honestly.
Nah, I'm excited. That's why I really like podcasts and I like people. The more people I can interview, the better. I know that you get exhausted. I mean, you're more of an introvert than anything. You play video games. You stay home.
You play video games. You're at home.
I am.
Are you calling yourself an introvert?
At least I do that. I know it's kind of unusual. I'd rather be an introvert, but I can't help myself. I just want to be social and meet people. Yeah, and we were talking till 10:30. I didn't get to eat till 10:30.
All that time you could have just been eating your Panda Express and taking out the trash.
Oh shoot, you're right. Yeah, but I did get my Panda Express, and now I am about to get my iced coffee and Taco Bell 2 quesadillas.
Taco Bell this early in the morning?
Yeah, I know. It goes completely against my diet, but the double dash got me.
Every time I hear you about eating food, it's always against your diet.
Not always.
I feel like it is. Every time I feel like you talk about food or it's like, yeah, I'm on a strict diet. Oh, by the way, I ordered Taco Bell. I just ordered the apple pie thing.
Dude, it's like those people who go
lemonade.
To the gym and they're like, they've been going to the gym for 2 years, and they're like, yeah, I've been going to the gym for 2 years, and I'm like, you look the same, brother. You look the same.
Not even relevant the same. Going to the gym is everyone has because of the gym, everyone has different goals. Not necessarily to look a certain way.
I think that's what the gym is for, mostly.
No, it's not.
Well, what do you go to the gym for?
Overall increase, like, or just to keep myself active, so I'm not, sitting down all day.
Isn't that the same thing?
What do you mean the same thing?
No, I'm just kidding. It's all the same. It all leads to the end. It's nihilism.
Like,
at
not
the end.
everyone has the same goal as weight loss when they go to the gym.
Yeah, some people might want to bulk up.
Exactly. Some people want to bulk up. Some people just want to increase, like, flexibility or increase endurance. Everyone has different goals.
Build up.
So people can look the same, but internally, like, they could be a lot stronger.
I feel like a good majority. It's funny. I feel like this is the podcast of assumptions and stereotypes.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
I feel like there is an opportunity for someone to, I would say a good majority of people who go to the gym is to either lose weight or look their best.
Okay.
Number 1, Ichiban. And that's all the time we have today. We'll see you, Jeremy. Tell us more about the book. Okay, bye, Jeremy.
Okay.
Podcast is Fine.
Okay.
Fin. Over. Owari.
Yeah.
Good place to cut. Unless you want to talk about something for 3 minutes.
Nope.